Hey everyone, you're watching Andy's Fishing and Wild Cook, a show where I take you to beautiful places, catch some food and cook it up for a delicious meal. Welcome to fishing paradise. This is tropical islands at its best. We've had a bit of rain, so the water's a little discoloured, but hopefully it'll be okay. On this trip, I'm definitely going to go and explore these caves. I've got a rough idea of where they are. Definitely get to one of them. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I think probably tomorrow. Today we're going to focus on catching a fish. It's been way too long. I'll give you an update on why it's been so long. There's some little prawns flicking around already. I can see them. We're going to catch a fish for dinner or lunch. So I'm rigging up 2 rods. On the bait caster, I've got the Plazos 4-inch prawn. I'm going to be running a spin rod, slightly heavier, with a power minnow 120. There's actually quite a bit of water flow, which I didn't expect. I think there might be a lot of fresh water actually in this because it's so brown. Yeah, the power minnow is a nice big profile lure. If the fish are a bit timid, they might come out and whack this. And the prawn is because I saw prawns over here just before. Now I got a really cool recipe, which I haven't done for a long time. If you like the fish coated in chips, you're gonna love this recipe. So what we've got going on here is we've got a bit of a deeper spot and then a shallow flat. And what I've seen is the prawns coming over the edge here and fish ambushing just on that edge. We'll give this a go for a little while and then we'll head over to the bank over there, which I don't know, I love fishing mangroves. And later on I'll show you, I've modified this. And there's a good reason for it, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But we've really got to, yeah, catch a fish or two first. I did not bring any meat. Actually, I didn't bring much food at all. It's been way too long since I've been out in the water. It's been probably close to a month now. I've just had so much on. Give this lure a run along that edge there, see if there's anything big hiding on that ledge. Mum actually gave me this jumper for my birthday, and it's quite a nice one, so I think it's time to put my fishing shirt on. It is winter in the tropics, so I'm just going to put it straight on top. And actually, while I've got you here, a big thank you to a number of people. I want to thank you for your birthday donations. A couple of very generous people, really appreciate it. These are the guys here, and yeah, just other donations as well. I'd put them there as well. So yeah, thanks heaps, really appreciate it. And yeah, more videos to come. Yeah. That was a fish. Bit slow on the strike there. I think combined with the cold weather we've been having, it's been getting to like single digits at night, and the amount of rain we just had a couple of days ago, it's going to be tough. So I'm going to have a bit of a snack. Now, why would I have one banana when I can fit 40 semi-dried bananas in a bag? These are like eating, yeah, like candy. They're soft, they're sweet, and they make no difference to the fishing. So part of the reason I haven't put videos up for a while is because my car's been out of action. I went to go on a trip, and one of the Welsh plugs, basically the cooling water, disappeared. It is nice being out here, but I think, yeah, fishing is going to be a bit slow. Okay, first cast after having some bananas. Let's see. Yep. Oh, I got one. About 20 casts after I had some bananas. And considering I had no takes before the bananas, I'm happy with that. Oh, let's have a look at him. He could be legal. black spot cod. Got him. There he is. These guys need to be 38 centimeters. Have a look. He is 39. We'll keep him. I'd like a mangrove jack, but yeah, for now, you'll do. Beautiful. So a lot of you know this species as groper. We call them cods. They are epinephalus. Snuffleupagus, epinephalus. Really nice white meat, comparable to coral trout, even a little bit softer. Beautiful, big gob on him. I'm just letting him bleed out over the side of the boat there. While that's happening, this is the lure I got him on, Power Minnow 120 by Atomic. And the reason I think I got it on this rather than the prawn is the water's just a little bit tannin stain. We've had a lot of fresh water through here, and just that bigger vibration, bigger lure, lots of flash on it. I think that's what did it. So yeah, we got some lunch or dinner. And I've just put him in a drifter bucket. These are collapsible buckets. They're really handy on a boat. Otherwise my esky gets all slimy and a bit of blood everywhere. So this is, yeah, good idea. Let's see if that'll work. Under the ice. And that'll stiffen him up so I can fillet him later on. So the rod I got him on is a 4-piece Samurai Cruisers. Really cool little travel rod. They yeah, break down quite small. And yeah, really good quality gear this. Little Airdex reel. And we'll see if we can get another one along here. I won't keep any more cods, but if there's one fish there might be others, and let's hope they started biting. I'm going to push up with the tide. I think the tide's just turned, and we'll see if we can get some nice mangrove jack and even a batter or two. And if you're completely new to fishing, I've got a basics fishing course that'll teach you what you need to know to get started. Check out the link in the description. It's not very expensive, but it gives you a good starting point. Probably a better starting point than a lot of people have been fishing for 2, 3, even 4 years. Tell you what, before the tide pushes in, there's a like a water hole just here. We're going to jump out and see what we can get, just to make sure that the boat is still here when we get back. You can see the bubbles running through here. That's the tide ripping in. And that's why we got Bruce. Bruce is going to hold us here till we get back. There you go, Bruce. Ooh, let's hurry. Watch it, little soldier crabs. Don't want to step on you. This could be good. I think it will be good, actually. Looks like a bit of a dark hole. Okay, let's see if we can just get one in there. Oh, a bit short. Oh, right in that snag. If there's anything in there, that'll come out. No, doesn't look like it. Boat's still good. Let's go a little further. Make sure there's no crocodiles laying up on the bank here. This is the time of year when they're always out sunning themselves in the middle of the day. No, I have to find another water hole. Look at this big expanse of sand. The tide goes out and it just turns into like a desert. Oh, this looks interesting. Might have a fish along here. Now I haven't seen any yabby holes, so instead of yabby holes, I think we'll grab something else. Okay, we're gonna get some of these guys. Haven't used these guys for bait much at all. They should work. We'll get, I don't know, a dozen or so. We can always let them go later on. The cool thing is when you grab them, they usually turn into a ball and don't run away. Come here, little guy. Probably let you go anyway. Here we are, back at the boat. Tide's come in. No, not too much. It's I don't think it's going to come in very far. Trying to get as little salt water in the boat as possible because that's where I'm sleeping on the deck. The reason I changed the spray cover for my sounder is because I've got a second unit now. There it is there. And I can actually spin that around and look at it from the front of the boat, which is really cool. So probably not going to be too much use in here, but next time I go out deep, that's going to come in really handy. And yeah, this is, I probably won't use this forever. It's a bit of tin, just a, yeah, spray cover. As the tide pushes in, this water should clear up. Now, because it looks brown, it looks like cod country, but I have caught mangrove jack on these rocks up here, so we'll give it a shot. And a little further up, there should be some barramundi. Yep, got him. Oh, I missed him. Oh, it was right where I expected it. Into that rock there. I am running this weedless, so they are a little harder to hook up. Perfect looking spot in here, nice and dark and over a branch. That's no good. Ooh, is that a looker? Come on, come on. Got him, yes. Oh, that was like a double take. What have we got? That looks almost like a bream then. It's fighting a bit hard. Oh, mangrove jack. Nice. Yeah, like it was a little tap and then it was, yeah, I don't know what was going on there. But we got a mangrove jack. Woohoo, he's good size too. Good size. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, look at him. There you go, and he took the 4-inch Plazos prong on a little weighted weedless hook. Beautiful fish. Oh, look at you, all pretty looking. Hey, I don't really want to keep this guy today because we do have the cod. I just want to see if he's legal. I'd say he feels legal. Oh, look at that, 39 centimeters. Beautiful. Oh, big fangs. Little glamour shot of this guy before I let him go. Yeah, it didn't look 39 centimeters, but yeah, right on 39. Hey, beautiful. Oh, sun's in the wrong spot there. Oh, it's so great being out here. Check out how calm it is. Don't splash the camera, please. Oops, sorry, dude. Didn't mean to belly flop you on the side. Ooh. So that was on my other 4-piece travel rod, Cruisers Samurai. Yeah, really nice quality rods this. They're not the cheapest, but if you like good gear that's nice to fish with, this is the way to go. And I do hope to do yeah, a bunch of travel trips. The one I'm thinking of now, it's either Amazon or Papua New Guinea, but we'll yeah, I've got to do some research before that happens. And yeah, my crusty old Cronarch. Jack time! I think the change of tide is what switches them on. And you'll notice I ate, I think 3 or 4 of those dried bananas and a whole fresh banana. And yeah, bananas are good for fishing. I'm liking today now. Started slow, but that's always good. If it starts off fish first cast, the rest of the day is going to be a bit hard. But starting off slow, quite often, yeah, works good. So hang in there. Always straighten the plastic and we'll tuck it away. Didn't I say there would be a jack along here? It just looks a little dirty, but that's the rain we've had. Jacks tend to like similar spots week in, week out. They do move around a lot. They don't all just live in one spot. You probably can't tell, but we're stuck. I've been stuck a few times now. The tide is coming in, but yeah, the current keeps pushing me onto sandbars. And with like that's literally a foot deep right there. You can't see the bottom. with the colour of the water, it's, yeah, navigating is very, very hard at the moment. I've been trying to push myself off the sand, and all those little dots there, they're sandfly bites. Oh, there's a nice rocky escarpment over there, which you guys probably, I don't know if you can see it. Might get the zoom camera out and zoom in on it and have a look at it. Looks like it's got some, yeah, like wet rocks, or wouldn't say waterfalls, but yeah, it's definitely got some wetness going on up there, which would be pretty interesting to check out. Just had a look at my new sounder setup, and we're this close, but it's 2.5 meters here, which is surprising. So I'm going to the deep diving lure. That way it'll be in the strike zone a bit more often, I reckon. Okay, this time for sure. Oh, what are you doing? Electric motor? What the? I don't know what happened then. Just ruined my spot. Try again, but yeah, I think that just ruined my spot. The motor just went berserko on its own. So this is going to be the spot for tonight. It's not ideal. There's a lot of sand flies here. It's deep enough. I'm choosing this spot because there's a couple of boats in here, and I don't want to get run over if they check their crab pots at night sometime. So yeah, it's not ideal, but weather's turned out really lovely. I've taken all my underclothes off, and I'm just in the fishing shirt. Let's try and catch a fish with those little crabs. So good. Oh, I did get a bit of a sore back standing up fishing all day long, so nice comfy chair is always a bonus. These sand flies are not a bonus. I dislike spray, but sometimes you just have to. Let's see if it works. Sometimes it doesn't. There's no reason that one rod can't double as a second rod for something else, and when I buy a rod, I actually think, you know, like, what am I going to do with that rod? And it usually has two purposes. So I'm using the eggy rod, or my squid rod, as a bream or whiting rod. They're very similar styles of rod. You just want a lot of finesse at the tip, so you can feel little nibbles. Now we should get something here. Just put a little ball sinker on. Little running ball sinker and a hook. That's all you need. So the little soldier crab is actually still alive, but he won't be after I put the hook through him. Like I said, I don't usually use these for bait. It'll have to work because, yeah, it's part of the environment. Let's see. I'll put it. There's a little creek mouth. Go near the creek mouth there. Give it a shot. I'll do this for about half an hour or so, and then yeah, it's going to get on to cooking time. It's a nice relaxing way to spend the afternoon, instead of what I normally do is just fish. You don't really get to enjoy the scenery and just chill out. I'll let you know if I get anything. What are you guys doing in there? Are you hiding from the midgies? Come on out. Just trying to amuse myself. It's been about 20 minutes, haven't had a single bite. I've tried over that way, I've tried just here. There's a little creek mouth I've tried there, and there's a sandbar. That's where I've got it at the moment, right behind me. So what I might do, I'll leave the rod in the water and we'll start preparing dinner. my recipes whilst they're really tasty. This one's going to be fish and chips, Dukkha style. Alrighty, let's get moving. You always do the thing that takes the longest first. Chop one potato into big fat wedges or chips. I'm not 100% sure where dukkha comes from. It's either African or Middle Eastern, Mediterranean, something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm going to use coriander, sesame seeds, cumin. That should all be pretty tasty. And then I'll show you the last ingredient. It's not really cold. The socks are on because of the sandflies and midges. So we're going to use, I don't know, maybe half a cup of walnuts. I'm going to chop those up really fine. My theory with the sandflies is that once it gets really cold, they should disappear because it has been going single digits. So if that doesn't work, it'll be an interesting night. But check out how blue the sky is. That's wild. Choppity chop chop chop. Without dropping too much, I'll stick it all into a little plastic bag. So yeah, if you like fish crumbed in chips and you don't mind a bit more flavour, give this one a go. This is right up there with, you know, simple but super delicious cooking. Then we add the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to do about 5 grams, about a quarter packet of cumin seeds, 15 grams of sesame seeds, half a packet roughly. Coriander, let's see, 10 grams of that, a third of a packet. And then give that a really good shake up. No way I'll need all that for the fish I'm having tonight. Tasty meal. I meant meal as in meal, but it'll be a nice meal as well. Check on the potatoes. They've been going for at least 10 minutes. No, they've still got a bit to go. Doesn't feel like anything's changed. No, we've still got the bait. Oh well, let's try over that way. Haven't tried that side of the river yet. Take the fillets off this guy. Looks like I'll do both fillets. It's yeah, quite small. Try and give you a different angle. In my fishing course, I give you a full anatomy of how a fish works, where all its parts are, how to fillet it, and even a little cooking segment. I try and inform you as best I can. There you go. Look at that, another beautiful fillet. We'll cut a little piece off here and use that as bait because I don't think these little crabs are working. Take the skin off. Always a challenge. The challenge is trying to hold the fillet with your slippery fingers. That worked all right. One little hole there. We'll let these guys go. They don't seem to be working as bait. And we've got that cod anyway, so we'll just cut little bits off the cod and use it for bait. There we go. Hey, all still alive, hey? So yeah, I did take the potatoes a little too far, so they're all kind of split and falling apart, but hey, I don't care. They're still kind of potato-y chip things. It's actually a really beautiful afternoon. Sun's just about to go down behind the hill. We've still got plenty of light, and behind me there, the colours, the blue, the green, just amazing. Nice and calm in here. Oh, I've put a bit of cod belly flap on this rod, but so far nothing's had a go. So we'll see. We'll leave it out until we go to sleep. I'm ready for some dinner. I was halfway through preparing the last of the fish, and the potatoes are smelling ready. Actually, they look perfect. Just a bit of gold on there. Look at that. Oh, yep. They feel crunchy too. Shame I let him go just a little bit too long. The sun's literally just set behind the hill. Probably about another half an hour of good light. So yeah, perfect. Out of that cod, we've got 6 pieces of fish. I've got 3 per side. And what I'm doing is just dumping them straight into that bag. Just dump the whole lot in there. I like to capture a bit of air in there. That gives me like breathing room, or room for the fish to separate. Now once I've done the initial mixing, then I take the air out as much as I can and really squish that fish so that all the bits stick to it. I think I've gone a little overboard on the spices. The nuts aren't actually sticking to the fish, so I've got my ratios wrong there. Ooh, I think I can smell the potatoes. Oh, look how crispy those potatoes look. Makes you feel. Yeah, you can hear that, they're nice and hard. Just pop a little more oil in there. Yeah, ideally I would have a few more nuts on there, but yeah, I think I've I put too many spices in. Yeah, that's sort of working there. See the nuts coating the fish. But either way, it's gonna taste delicious. The smell is delicious there. It's a shame I didn't get more of the nuts and the sesame seeds sticking. But I've actually got an idea for tomorrow. Yes. We're gonna go exploring tomorrow, and yeah, maybe some land-based fishing, and then I'll use the dukkha in a different way. Ooh, I'm gonna have to try one of these. Look at this. Look how crispy that is. Oh yeah, they're good. The sun is set, and I don't feel any sandflies. That is perfect. Mind you, it's starting to get a little bit cool as well. Oh, this is going to be delicious. Great to be back out here, guys. We are definitely going to find a cave tomorrow, and I'd say we're going to find some fish in some shallow water on foot. That's the plan. No shower tonight. I didn't sweat at all today. It was really quite cool, and I think that wind's coming from the west, so it's going to be even cooler tonight. But that's why I brought 2 sleeping bags. I don't know how this is going to work. Let's try this. There's actually a shirt inside it, a jacket sort of thing, jumper. Perfect. Woo! Toasty. Let's see what the colour looks like. It should be a nice golden brown. Yeah, that's pretty good. If I had more nuts sticking, it'd be like a chestnutty brown with crispy potatoes. Okay, that fish is done. Oh, that's actually falling apart. Al dente fisharama. Whoops. There you go. I just flicked it off. There we go. We've got dinner, but we're not quite done yet. Got to have a bit of dressing, mayonnaise. I think I had a different chair last time. I had the reclining chair. This is like a little director's chair. Very comfortable. Also made by Drifter Stockton. They do have some quality gear as well. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. Let's just try a piece of fish just on its own. I think it's definitely Moroccan. The way those flavours gel together. The dukkha. Potatoes, they're still crunchy and still nice and warm. Having the steel plate next to the fire, the burner kept it nice and warm. Now you could put a bit of lemon on here, but I like to taste the dukkha, to be honest. So peaceful. There was a bunch of planes flying around today, but I think about 5 o'clock they all kind of stopped, and it's so peaceful. I've got a few white cockatoos over here. yeah, not much else to be honest. Oh, I'm gonna eat this. This is, yeah, delicious. Can't really describe dukkha. It's just, yeah, all those nice flavors together. Really good. Just had a boat go past, which is why I'm not out in the main channel. Yeah, there's not a lot of traffic here, but just don't want to get hit at night. And wouldn't it be cool if that rod, one behind me, went off? But to be honest, it hasn't even had a little bite since it's been in. It's been in probably hour and a half now, I'd say. Anyway, it's going to be a nice still night, I think. Different spin on fish and chips, dukkha style, Andy style, dukkha style. I'm pretty sure that boat's not going to stay in here. It was a decent sized boat, but yeah, the places I camp or stay, it's not the average person's sort of spot. Anyway, I'm sure they'll go past any minute. Oh shit, there's something on the rod, hang on. How cool is that? I wished for it and it happened. Ooh, I don't know what we've got. It's definitely a fish. I'm sitting at the dinner table catching another fish. What have we got? Oh, I've got no idea. Oh, looks like a bream. Oh. Follow me this way. Look at that. We've got I believe that's a pikey bream. Or is it a silver bream? It might be a silver bream. We'll get a measurement on him, and yeah, that might be good for Mum. Haven't brought her a fish for quite a while. And that was it. Little piece of cod belly flap. And you know what? I think the tide has just changed. That's yeah, that's when the fish tend to bite. Look at that. 25 I think they need to be. We'll go and measure them. So yeah, I had to film that on the other camera because this one here actually lost battery power. He is 27, 28, and legal size is 25, so I'll just do a proper measurement. Yep, 28 centimeters. Beautiful. Anyway, Mum, this is for you. So be careful what you wish for. I wanted a fish whilst I was sitting there, and I got one, which means now my dinner's cold. Alright, we'll chuck that out again and try and finish the rest of my dinner. But that was pretty cool. And you might be able to hear it. That's the hoons in their boat screaming up and down the river. That's the main river over there. I'm just on a little side creek here. But yeah, almost got to finish my dinner, but not quite. There we go. Home sweet home. Set up. Almost. Just got one little thing to do. Just a little tensioning rope at the back here. Look at that. Woohoo. For those of you that haven't seen it, it's my tunnel tent. Look at that. Sunset. Oh. And plenty of room in here. It's huge. Huge. Echo, 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 echo. And it is actually, yeah, starting to cool right down. And yeah, I reckon we're in for a very quiet night. Ah, there we go. I've got my my beanie, my puffy jacket, my socks, bed's almost made. Those guys actually came and said hello quickly. Yeah, they just went off that way. Pretty sure they're not going to sleep in the boat. They'll be going past here again. So I've got my lights on so they don't hit me. Ah, it is actually, yeah, cooling down quite nicely. I'm pretty sure the sandflies won't. I don't know where I was then. The yeah, battery just cut out on the camera. Getting darker and darker. Just had a sandfly just near my eye there, and I heard one mosquito. But I'm telling you, it is going to be a cool night tonight. Just having a scan around to see if there's any eye shine like crocodiles. That's the bank there. It's only not even 10 meters away. Okay, I think we've got something. I just heard the line zipping through the water. Yep, definitely got something. Oh, hang on, get a bit better light here. Let's see. Oh, feels decent actually. Feels very decent. Oh, is that a mangrove jack? Oh yeah, look at the size of that. Holy cow, it's the biggest fish for the day. Oh, this is a bit light, this rod for that fish, but we'll get him in. Oh, he'd go close to 50. No, 45 at least. Let's have a look at him. That is so cool. And that's that same bit of belly flap that I caught the bream on. Look at him. Cool. I didn't think these things would eat bait, but yeah, there it is. A bit of belly flap from a cod. Oh, I'm not going to keep him. Yeah, if I get another fish tomorrow, I'll eat it then. Look at the big eye on him. So cool. There we go. That was actually not too hard. Oh, we'll get a measurement on him. Mangrove jack at night. He is 39. I was a little bit excited. Ow, that got me. Hey, beautiful fish. Hopefully that camera's picking it up all right. Hey, off you go, buddy. It'd be interesting to see. There he goes. Bye. Be interesting to see how shallow this gets later on. I had a couple of other takes on the rod, but yeah, they didn't stick, so but that's cool. I'm just gonna keep going, put it out again, and I'll just show you. It's literally just a ball sinker, a hook, and like a square inch of belly flap off a cod. There we go. That's all it is. I just missed another take on that rod. It's the same little tiny piece of bait, and I mean, yeah, the fish are like running with a little bit, but then by the time I get there, they've come off. So I think that's three misses tonight and 2 fish, which it's actually not too bad. I'd sit out there, but it's actually too cold. You probably can't see it, but yeah, there's like water vapor condensing when I breathe at the moment, so it's getting close to 10 degrees or something. So yeah, the car blowing up, that took a fair bit of my time. The parts took 2 weeks to get here, which was a nightmare. But it's running okay again. The camper trailer I'm building, like, I've designed it. It's like nothing else you've ever seen before. It's taking a little while to build, but I'm filming that, so you'll get to see that video. Who knows? 2 months time? Not sure exactly. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, the little console here that took me about a week to make, and actually halfway through building the console, I was online looking for a bigger boat, and it sounded ideal. It was 8 meters long on a trailer, single diesel, and I thought, yep, I've got to go and have a look at that. So I literally fixed the head gasket on the car the night before, glued the Welsh plugs in, and then in the morning of the day that I left, I put a deposit in for this boat. I drove 1,200 kilometers to have a look at this boat, And yeah, luckily the engine on the car actually performed amazingly. Like I fixed it. But when I got down there, the boat, it looked nice. There's a few things that weren't great, but I would have taken it. But it performed like the only thing I can come up with is a pregnant whale. It was rolly. It didn't feel safe. It was slow too. So yeah, I've looked at a few boats now. That was the closest I've come. I even put a deposit down. But bigger boats still a little way off. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this boat's, it's not the best boat, but under here it's actually quite comfortable. Got my little party lights going on. But yeah, I think it's 7:30, something like that, close to 7:30. I can't sit out there with holding the rod. I don't know how much longer I'm going to last. But I think tomorrow's going to be a really cool day. Go check this cave out. Hopefully I can find it. Not 100% sure. We'll see if we can forage some food tomorrow, catch some fish in some shallow water, and yeah, cook up something I've never done before. Anyway, we'll see. See what happens. Can't promise too much straight away. So yeah, the only drama I might have tonight, other than a crocodile, but I don't know, it's too cold for crocodiles. If the boat ends up too shallow and on its side, which if there's crocodiles here, that's actually a really bad thing too. Thank you to the people that donated. Some people donated for my videos, and a couple of you that donated for my birthday. Yeah, I really appreciate it. The thing that gets me is I've been wanting or hoping for a fishing reel sponsor for years. I've talked to a couple of companies and they say, yeah, and then they're like, no, we'll either go with someone else or we're not doing it or something like that. But these people I've never met before, granted they watch my videos, but I guarantee the fishing companies do too. They donate from the other side of the world. It blows my mind. And these companies that would get good advertising, they just don't want to do it. Anyway, that's my rant for the evening. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Ooh, it's cold. All right, guys. Yeah, you're not going to see it. No, not going to happen.